Hello and welcome to Extra Time. I'm Eli with the Game Pitch Podcast. I'm on the line with my man Jake to the D.
Hello, everyone. We are excited to bring you the stories that didn't make it into the pod this week, lightning round style. Eli, do you want to lead us in?
I do. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Disintegration is a game that's coming out in June.
Good.
Yes, this is the first story. Okay, so a story trailer came out for it. It looks great. It's made by some ex-Bungie people. I couldn't be more hyped for it. It's robots with storytelling. Let's get it.
Is it basically a watered down version of Destiny? I watched it again and I'm not 100% sure. I thought this was Destiny Light.
Hey, you know what? Look, yes, probably, but it will not. It will not have Peter Dinklage half-assing it, so that's already a step up.
All right, that's perfect. Speaking of half-assing it, Nintendo in a leaked document explained their use of friend codes over usernames, basically saying that it passes a test that they like to put down, which basically is the principle of comfort. Comfort principle is their design philosophy that says you always have the option of playing with friends. It's easy, it makes sense, and it's weird still. I don't like it, even in this leaked document explaining it.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing over there. There was also more leaks with their Wii source code too. And one, how are people still like caring to try and find this stuff? But now people know like their whole thing, their whole back end, and there's like N64 ROM tests, and like it's just very strange that someone still cares enough to be like, you know what I'm doing this weekend? I'm gonna dig into the Wii source code.
The interesting part about this, though, is that in there's a hardware design language. So basically, with this leak, they can figure out how every single piece of hardware for the Wii was made. It's weird.
So we can make our own Wii, like in the garage.
Finally, this is all I've ever wanted.
There's been some drama with the Doom Eternal soundtrack, and I guess they let go of their like lead music guy. Like, what is happening with Doom right now, JD?
Yeah, so there's been all sort of criticism that the main composer, Mick Gordon, was only allowed to get his hands on 12 of the almost 60 tracks in the original soundtrack, and then that the lead audio designer then at id Software did the rest of them. And so on Reddit this week, there was an open letter from Marty Stratton, who's the executive producer from Doom Eternal, basically refuting all of this and putting out this extremely detailed timeline of all the events that have led up to this. It's so weird to see this drama around an original soundtrack of all things.
And also, like, why would you take to Reddit to air out your drama like that? I don't know if that's like the place for it, is it?
Yeah, guys, do it on Facebook, just like any real person would do. Come on, stop being such a brand. Speaking of brands.
Exactly. Great transition, my friend. You beat me to it. PewDiePie has signed an exclusive streaming deal with YouTube. That means all of his live streams, which he has been pivoting to recently, are going to be housed all in YouTube. This is, again, one of those, the streamer wars. We'll keep an eye on this, but just as, Facebook's acquiring people like Zero, the Smash Bros. Guy, and of course, Ninja's over at Mixer now, you're going to see these companies keep, trying to retain their talent. And YouTube and PewDiePie, do you care about PewDiePie? Because I am just not a fan.
I don't care, but also he's only ever really done stuff on YouTube, so it doesn't feel like a coup. It just feels like they kept him from leaving, right?
Yeah, they have.
I don't know. Nothing really exciting. But what is exciting on YouTube is the official Star Wars YouTube page accidentally revealed the release date for Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga, which is going to be released worldwide October 20th. It's coming to Switch, PC, PS4, and Xbox One. Weirdly enough, because the reveal wasn't planned, there was no trailer. They just accidentally posted a trailerless link with the date. So kind of lackluster, but now at least we know that that's coming.
And I'm probably going to play this game too, because I do like the Lego games. And if it's all the Skywalker stuff, like they're funny, they're cute, and they're collectathons. So yes, especially if you're just going to like put Mando in there. Mando better be a freaking Lego in this. Or oh man, there's no way Baby Yoda's not in this, right?
Well, I mean, they are technically in the universe timeline. It's hard to say. They could mix it up a little bit. What we do know for sure is that there will be a Phantom Menace pod racing game on Tatooine built into this. So obviously I'm into it.
Oh my gosh, something that I am so into was the PC port of Mario 64 running at 4K with the freaking shading, and like the tiles were like reflecting everything. I've never been able to see up an Italian plumber's nose better with those reflective surfaces. So there was like massive, colossal amount of work went to porting this game to PC for Nintendo to come in with the swift ban hammer. You can't watch the trailer anymore. It's
It's
been
all
removed.
nuked. It is gone. It's like it never existed. If the news stories to write about this didn't have their content in place, no one would ever be able to find this. Nintendo like scorched earth the internet of any content about this with just the harshest of copyright claims. Just shocking no one, really. But
I love that like Nintendo's basically the prophet of truth from Halo. Just like, I will scorch your planet until your surface is but glass. Like they're just coming in,
except Nintendo followed through.
Where's the Master Chief when you need him?
Also this week, Ninja spoke out regarding a somewhat controversial ban of a Fortnite player who is 9 years old. And yes, this is a real headline.
How do you ban a 9-year-old from Fortnite? What did he do? Call someone a duty head?
He's not even allowed to play the game under the user license agreement until he's 13, I thought.
Yes, you're correct. That's exactly why.
So, God, I don't know. I don't really want to talk about this story. I do want to talk about Tony Hawk Pro Skater. We're definitely, somehow the rumor now is we are definitely going to get a new Tony Hawk Pro Skater game 2020. Unofficial confirmation, but it's definitely happening apparently. So someone from someone from a different podcast, a podcast called the 9 Club Podcast. They were chatting, and one of the hosts asked, "Do you guys know if there's a Tony Hawk Pro Skater game coming out in 2020?" And they replied with, "I heard about that." And so that's basically all the confirmation I need.
Finishing up today, we have a story about Minecraft with some cool special effect eye tracking software, and I do think that this is the future, and it's always great because Microsoft's whole thing is like, when everyone plays, we win.
Yep.
So this is really cool to see that the adaptive controllers is something that Microsoft's been working on, but then this unique special effect eye mine software letting you play the game completely with your eyes. Like, we are going to get to Ready Player One. It's just a question of, is it 15 years away or 40 years?
Yeah, Microsoft has been really in the front of the pack in terms of accessibility features for gaming consoles, and it's really cool to see. You said it, right? The adaptive controller, obviously there is a physical mechanism, and sometimes that isn't enough still. And so it's great to see that we're seeing this special effect company, this charity special effect, working on this new software to let even more people have the opportunity to play these games. I love it. It's terrific.
It's a win. When everybody plays, we all win.
Microsoft.
Sponsor
the show.
Do it. We will literally look. If Microsoft sponsored the show, I'm sure that we would both tattoo giant Xbox X's across our breasts, right?
I would. I mean, I already did. So come on, Microsoft.
So what are you doing? That brings us to the end of our extra time segment here for Game Pitches, episode 13 week. So thank you. You can watch the draft on YouTube. This segment lives exclusively on YouTube as well. Our podcast appears on Apple and Spotify and Google. So check it out there. You can also find us at Project Nerd on the website there. It's pretty fantastic.
Guys, thanks for listening. Thanks for tuning in. We hope that you'll listen to the full show, and we'll see you next week.